Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Virtually Free podcast. Today, we're going to talk about something slightly different, but still really important to running a successful virtual assistant or freelance business. And that is how to level up your own life. Now, I'm going to give you 3 ways to do so, and you can apply these to your personal life, to your business life, to your everyday life. And I really believe these are the 3 things that have helped me kind of rise above the norm. So number 1 is, if you're ready to level up in your life, you need to wake up early and take some time for yourself. Now, some people can take time for themselves during the day, which is great. But I have kids that still are not in school. Nixon is not in school yet, so I have him home with me. I cannot take time for myself during the day when he's running around, and that's okay because that's why I do what I do, so I can keep him home, right? But that's why I have to wake up early. I wake up around 5, and I take the me time. I take the time to get in a clear headspace, make sure that I know what my tasks are for the day, both personal and business, but I also take that time to reflect. I journal, I do my devotionals, I just soak in the goodness of that morning and what the potential holds for the day, but I have to do that first thing in the morning. If I don't do it first thing, it's not going to get done. Now, I have friends that like to take their me time in the evening, and that is so fine as well, like totally fine. Take it whenever you can, and they'll take like a bubble bath and they'll do their devotionals and whatnot at night, and that works too. For me, I need my cup filled first thing in the morning, every morning, in order to have a successful day for me, my kids, my family, and my business. The second thing you can do to up-level your life is put what you value first. So for me, I value my family, time with my kids. That goes above anything else that I do. Now, in the beginning, I can absolutely tell you I got wrapped up in the hustle of being a freelancer, being a business owner, working for myself, and I found myself lacking in the area of just spending quality time with my kids and my family. It was actually when Kenzie was probably around 2 years old. I wasn't pregnant with Nixon yet, and I found myself not putting her first. And I look back now, and it really breaks my heart that happened, and that it took me, a few months to see it. But I have a really great support system, and also, we have a really great support system in the Virtually Free community. And my support system was able to help me be accountable and really help me realize that I'm not putting family first. I'm not putting Kenzie first. Not that she was wanting for anything, but certain emotional needs probably weren't met because mommy was working a lot. So if you don't have somebody to kind of help you navigate through that, join the community. I'll put the link to the Virtually Free community in the show notes. You do not have to be a member of the Virtually Free Academy to join this, but it really puts into perspective balance and why we do what we do. So now, so Kenzie goes to school part-time. She's in preschool. So right now, when she's home or when she's at school and Nixon's with me, when one of them needs something, and if I am doing any sort of task or whatever for work, I immediately stop. Mommy, I have to potty. I stop. Mommy, I need a drink. I stop. Mommy, can you play with this? I stop. And it took a little bit to get a little bit of time for me to get comfortable, just like stopping exactly what I was doing. But honestly, at the end of the day, when I go to bed, I can say I put my kids and my family, which is what I value the most, first. Everything else comes after that. Apart from my relationship with God, obviously. That's number one. But my family is by far the highest value that I have. It's the thing that I value the most. So make sure, check in with yourself and ask, like, am I working a lot? When my kids need me, how many times do they call my name before I answer? That's like such a big one. Especially if you're a social media manager and you're on your phone a lot. It can be so easy to just like get into your phone and start working and scrolling and posting, and it's mom, mommy. I've done that. And my own mom or my husband will be like, babe, Nixon's calling you. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even hear it because I was doing something. What's up, buddy? What can I help you with? So just be aware of what's going on around you and what you're spending the most time on. So if you started this business because you wanted to spend more time with your kids and you're finding that it's taking away time that you, like dedicated time that you normally would have with your family away, that's a problem and we need to address that together. But let's say you have agreed with your spouse or your partner that you are going to work from 4 to 8 in the evenings or whatever, then that's your working time. But that means during the day, you're doing the family thing. You're doing the housewife thing or the mom thing or, whatever the case is. Make sure that you have balance with your work and with whatever you value the most. So maybe you don't have kids yet, or you're not married yet, or whatever the case is, and you value traveling. So are you working so much that like you can't even enjoy traveling, which is why you got into freelancing, because you're just working so much, you're so consumed with work? Ask yourself that. And then it's time to reevaluate and then pivot slightly in what we're doing. And finally, the third way to uplevel your life is to have a goal for the greater good of yourself and ultimately humanity. So for me, my goal, of course, was to work from home, keep Kenzie and Nixon out of daycare, and make really great money working from home. And that's what I've been able to do. And because of that, I'm a better person. I'm happier. I'm more carefree. I'm more relaxed. I'm less stressed. And another goal that my husband and I have set together is to give back. And I've been able to do that. I've been able to give out free scholarships to my program because I see the need and I see the struggle of some of these moms and these women. And, they're working 3 and 4 jobs to put their kids in daycare, okay? Daycare is expensive. And I've been able to give back to my community by giving out free scholarships sometimes. And I give those out when I have workshop weeks. When you come to my workshops and you do the tasks and the homework that I assign and you turn it in, you're eligible for, free scholarships to my academy. So having a goal for yourself, and it could be a monetary goal, that's fine. But also a goal that helps others, helps the community, helps other kids, helps other moms, helps the environment, whatever it is. Giving back fulfills something that nothing else can. It's like there's something, and once you start giving back, it's like you didn't even know that void was there. You didn't even know you had a yearning to give back. So let's go over them again. Waking up early and taking time for yourself, putting what you truly value first, and having a goal for the greater good of yourself and humanity or your community and giving back. Those are the first 3 things that you can do to up-level your life. Now, you don't even need to be a freelancer to up-level your life. You can do these things if you're a nurse, you're a teacher, you have a corporate position, you're a manager, a CEO, whatever it is, you can do these things to up-level your personal life right now. And what does it mean when you up-level your life? It means you are stepping into a higher version of yourself and you're bettering yourself, which ultimately means you are happier, you have more energy, you're more joyful, and that affects those around you. It affects your peers, your coworkers, your children, your partner, your spouse, your work ethic. It affects everything. So when I say leveling up, I'm not talking about, breaking glass ceilings and becoming the first woman to do whatever. I'm talking about the small little things that you can do every single day to help yourself become a better human. And do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. You don't have to wake up at 5 o'clock. If you normally wake up at 7, maybe you wake up at 6:45. You don't have to, block off 10 hours every day for family time. That's impossible when you are a freelancer, Take small steps. For me, during the evening, my phone goes on D&D, and I also put it on the charger in my room. When I'm doing dinner and bath time and bedtime, I don't have my phone with me. My attention is on my kids and my husband. Sometimes I have to go, back to work after I get the kids in bed, and that's totally fine. That's a choice that I made with my husband to do. So my work days, my values, my personal goals, they might look completely different than yours, but at the end of the day, we all just want to be better human beings. So if you are ready to live virtually free, those are the 3 ways that you can start doing that. Get freedom for yourself in the morning. Get some freedom to be with your family more or to travel more, whatever it is that you value the most. And then give yourself the freedom to set big goals. If you think you are ready to be a work-from-home mom, I encourage you to take my quiz, dalainaknight.com/quiz, and see if you have what it takes. And there's a spoiler here, you do. You've got what it takes. You're already doing skills that you could be doing for other people and making money off of. And so take my quiz. Let's find out together what they are. And let's get you started on your work from home mom journey so that you can become virtually free.